Welcome to the Stock Market Daily News Podcast. It's Monday, November 25th, 2025. I'm your host, here to get you up to speed on yesterday's major moves and what's driving the markets right now. Let's dive in. The S&P 500 finished slightly lower, the Dow Jones eked out a modest gain, and the Nasdaq dropped as investors weighed rising volatility and waited for clear catalysts on the horizon. While Nvidia's blockbuster earnings gave tech some early momentum, a sudden reversal sent shockwaves through the broader market. Today, we'll cover why traders are cautious, how ETFs are changing the game, and what Michael Burry's latest warnings mean for investors. We'll also spotlight moves in Mohawk Industries and what's next for Berkshire Hathaway. Let's get to the details. First up, market volatility is back in a big way. After Nvidia smashed earnings and boosted AI sentiment, the rally quickly faded. The S&P 500 gave back early gains and closed essentially flat, while the Nasdaq dropped more than 1%. Analysts point to a lack of clear market catalysts until the next Fed meeting in December, creating an event vacuum where sentiment can turn on a dime. For traders, this means heightened caution. Sharp reversals may continue until a new driver emerges. Next, there's a major shift happening in investor portfolios. ETFs are taking over. According to Schwab's latest survey, over 60% of ETF investors plan to put their entire portfolios into ETFs in the next 5 years. Younger investors are leading this push, drawn to low costs and easy diversification. The move could reshape flows into individual stocks and put more emphasis on broader sector trends over headline-grabbing stock picks. Meanwhile, the AI narrative is facing sharp scrutiny from high-profile bears. Big Short investor Michael Burry has launched a new Substack where he calls out supply-side gluttony in the current AI boom and draws comparisons to the dot-com bubble of 2 decades ago. Burry points to massive capital spending by tech giants like Microsoft, Google, and Nvidia, warning that these investments may outpace real demand. He's even disclosed sizable put options against Nvidia and Palantir. For investors, this is a reminder to weigh hype versus fundamentals when looking at AI-linked stocks. Turning to individual names, Mohawk Industries struggled, falling more than 7% after missing Wall Street's earnings expectations by a penny. The flooring giant faces ongoing headwinds from weak consumer confidence and inflation, despite beating revenue forecasts. Analysts currently rate Mohawk a moderate buy, with price targets suggesting up to 40% upside. Investors weighing turnarounds in housing-related stocks will want to watch upcoming consumer and housing data closely. Finally, looking ahead, Berkshire Hathaway is at a crossroads as Warren Buffett prepares to step down as CEO. All eyes are on his successor, Greg Abel, and the big question is how the company will pivot to modern investment challenges. For both Berkshire shareholders and market watchers, leadership changes at such a bellwether could mean portfolio shifts and new market leadership in sectors the company targets. To recap, major indexes closed mixed with the S&P 500 near flat, the Dow up slightly, and the Nasdaq down more than 1%. Volatility is back, ETFs continue their meteoric rise, skeptics are sounding alarms on AI, and stock-specific stories like Mohawk and Berkshire are keeping investors busy. Keep an eye on upcoming economic data and Fed commentary, as Fed decisions and fresh corporate headlines may set the next direction for markets. Don't forget to subscribe for your daily market roundup and visit our website for full updates. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Stock Market Daily News Podcast.